Hi guys, it's Chris calling. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you guys have returned since my last video, thank you very much. And if you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. In today's video, we are continuing on our Eurovision 2024 journey. Of course, this year's Eurovision Song Contest will be taking place in the city of Malmö, Sweden on the 7th, 9th and 11th of May. And the next country to announce their song and singer for this year's contest is San Marino. Of course, at last year's Eurovision Song Contest, San Marino was represented by Picker Jacks with their song Like an Animal. Sadly, they didn't advance past the second semi-final. They actually got 0 points in the semi-final, so they didn't make it through to the grand final. But I am really hoping that they can build on that result this year and get San Marino back to that grand final, fingers crossed. So tonight, San Marino's national final, Una Voce per San Marino, took place, and there were 17 participants all hoping to be flying the flag for San Marino at this year's Eurovision in Malmö, but there could only be one winner, and that was Megara with their song 1111. So we're not going to waste any more time and we're going to dive straight in. This is Megara with their song 1111. Let's go. Violins to start us off. Oh, I love her hair and the outfits. Okay, it's a rock vibe. Wow. I love the vibe that they've got on stage. It's definitely something different. Singing in Italian as far as I know. I love those dancers. She is living this performance, to be fair. Oh, well, okay. Oh, I like these strings in the background, this kind of sound. Do you know what? I really like this. It started off with kind of rock vibe, but it sounds quite contemporary as well. So there we have it, guys. That was San Marino's representative with Megara with their song 1111. This is something quite original for sure. It's definitely something that's going to stand out. And that's just starting with the aesthetic of the performance. The way that this band looks is something completely different to other things that we have in this contest so far. I kind of place this in a similar category to Bambi Thug with her song Doomsday Blue. It's something completely out of the box, and although it might be not something that is maybe contemporary Eurovision and what we would usually be used to seeing at Eurovision, it's definitely something original and unique. I found it really interesting how in the beginning of the song you were kind of under the impression that it was just a rock vibe, but almost in the middle there, they had a bit of like, almost like a bit of a dance beat as well, which I found pretty interesting. I really enjoyed the choreography and the dancers that Megara used in this performance. I hope that they keep that for their performance this May in Malmö. At the moment, I'm not sure whether this has what it takes to be in the grand final of this year's Eurovision. But saying that, this is just the national final performance. Of course, once we get the first rehearsals of the actual Eurovision performance, everything could change. So for this band Megara, they have come through in San Marino's national final. There were 17 participants at the end of the day in this grand final. So the fact that they've come through and won this, I think that's an amazing achievement in itself. However, we have got a bloodbath, to be honest with you, of completely different televote friendly songs. Especially this year, we've got a lot of televote friendly songs as far as we know. So whether this will stand out in the semi-final that is in, I'm not 100% sure at the moment. What I will say though, I absolutely love Megara's stage show. I love the way, like the aesthetic, the way they look and the costumes. I love the mix between like the black and the pink. I think it works so well. And who knows, with some elevated staging and some great camera angles, this could be a really atmospheric performance this May in Malmö. Even with the countries that we've got so far announced for this year's contest, it is a fierce competition already, and I'm not sure, in my opinion, that this song is going to be able to live up to the other performances so far. I may eat my words. This May they could have an amazing stage show, and I really, really hope they do. But we will just have to see. Just based off this national final though, I'm not sure if it has what it takes to be in the grand final at the moment. I also feel like this song could do with a little bit of a revamp as well. It does sound good, but I would love to know a bit more about what the lyrics mean. So if any of you guys happen to know a bit more about the lyrics and the meaning behind them, please let me know in the comments below. Overall, I like this performance, but I think there are a few other entries this year which are going to top it this May in Malmö, but that's just what I thought. I want to know what you guys think. What do you think of Megara's song 1111 representing San Marino at this year's Eurovision Song Contest? Do you think Megara can get back to the grand final at this year's Eurovision and build on their result from last year? And which other countries are you most looking forward to revealing their song and singer for this year's contest? Let me know in the comments below. As always guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And I will really look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye guys.